Welcome, Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. This is all about you. This is the year of you. Well, it's a 6th universal year, healing aplenty. Aquarius, are you feeling the vibe? We're doing this month on love and how to draw it, how to bring more of it into your life. We've got the top left card, which is going to show you your overall general energy. We've got the top right card, which is going to show you where you are in your relationships, love and otherwise, whether it's romantic or, friendships. That's going to give an overall energy of what's happening in your love life. And the 2 bottom cards are going to show you, give you advice on how to draw more of what it is you want in your life. Top card is a win-win solution. Yay. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. You are wired to be a community person. That is your gift. Almost every Aquarius I know wants to be out there amongst others. They usually have ideas that are kind of out there, but you guys bring people together. So that is your spiel, that is your thing, that is your gift. Okay? So right away you're being acknowledged for that, and they're saying, be more of you, be comfortable being you. And it looks like this situation involves marriage. So for those of you who are not in a relationship, whether you're going to meet somebody at a wedding, if you're going to meet somebody, or you're getting married this year, there are so many scenarios here. But if you're already married, so they could be telling you that if you're married, you need to take a look at that as well, that you need to take a look because we want to heal. This is all about healing, and literally the age of Aquarius is upon us. So Aquarius, wherever you are in life, if you're single, you won't be single for long because, you're lovely. If you're married and you're having trouble in your relationship, it's time to focus on that, okay? So those are the 2 things that could be happening. And the advice card, here's release, endings, transformation, and freedom. So something's not working for you clearly, and it probably has to do with this, whether, if this could be somebody else's marriage is affecting yours. Whatever that means for you, whoever needs to hear this. And here's the release card. This is death. Let go. Okay, if you, for those who need to hear it as well, if you were considering changing a relationship or getting rid of a relationship, this is saying now's the time to do it. Here's the Phoenix. It's not going to hold you back. You're gonna grow. And the King of Pentacles has their entire world under control, right? That man knows what he's doing. He's got his world in order, and he knows who to go to, and he's got people to support him, and that's you right now, Aquarius. They're saying whatever this trouble is in this relationship, could just be that you're not even necessarily married, but you're in a long-term relationship. It's still like a contractual agreement, verbally or otherwise, with your heart. This is a union of 2 people, and it's time to release something about it because the universe wants you to be happy. Right? You were meant to be happy. God, the universe, source loves you. You are love. So, all right. I don't know what you need to hear for this other than you got to let someone or situation go. Okay. For things to get better because you're meant to lead. Leader. This union though, whatever this is happening here is killing you. So you got to get rid of it. So week 1, let's take a look at that. Aquarius, we have the Hierophant. So doing things normally, the way, I know you guys are really, really good at coming up with out of the box thinking, but this is saying week 1, to get that flow of love back into order, you're going to have to do it the old fashioned way, the tried and true way. So there's not a lot of out of the box thinking. Go back to the old roots and what is worked. Okay. And that will get your cup of love primed again, because this is supposed to be love flowing. You're supposed to receive love flowing. And the Hierophant can also represent marriage. So it looks like in week 1, if you focus on your marriage, you could very well get that pump primed again to have that passion back, if that's what you're seeking. Week 2, the Knight of Swords, very gung-ho, like ready to ride, but we've got the Emperor. So this looks like somebody who's not, there's a little rigid. This Knight of Swords is literally forcing, that sword is pointed right at the Emperor's head. And this Emperor in this position with these 2 cards is not giving me a great feeling, especially the stubborn. There's a stubbornness coming off this card. So we're in this relationship, in this marriage, this union, this agreement, you're flowing, you're giving all this love, and in the second week, the idea, it feels more to this person like it's being forced upon them, and I don't think he looks too happy. So let me draw another card, because I'm not getting a good feeling off of these 2. And you know what, Aquarius, you know, take this for what it is. If you're not, if there is not a person in your life that's driving you absolutely batshit, then you will, you know, you can skip on ahead to the next week. But somebody out there needs to hear this specific message, that this love that you're giving them is starting to feel like a sword that's getting ready to go through their head. So let me see. Okay, this is about balance. Loving someone who doesn't want to be loved is a codependency situation. If you can't be okay with them not wanting your affection, here's the balance. You don't want to get off balance. You are fine as you are, Aquarius, right? So this person who's being this way doesn't deserve you. If they don't want your love, don't force it. You can't get, but you also had, you know, you have the chance here to change things. Okay, so let's move on to week 3, another Knight. Here's passion, and then your world coming back into order. So once you realize you can't force anything onto this guy, and you start just taking your passion and putting it back into yourself, your world goes right back into order. You don't need to give yourself to anyone. If you're putting all that attention and affection onto yourself and loving and nurturing yourself, as you should be doing to heal this year in this 6th universal year, Aquarius, then everything, your world is going to fall right into place. Because you will attract then the people to you who will love you right back. They will love you as much as you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself right now, you're just going to be drawing more people who don't love you. Do you understand what I'm saying? We get back what we put out. And if you're currently in a bad state of not loving yourself as much, it's not sexy to overly take care of anyone. It's just not. Okay? So if you think, oh, I'm taking care of everybody, you're wrong. You're not helping anybody, because they're like, you don't even love you. Why should I care if you love me? Okay? And here's the 9 of Pentacles. This lady is meant to enjoy the life she created. That is you, Aquarius. You are meant to love the life that you worked for. And here's the 3 of Swords. So I'm not believing, seeing these 2 sitting together, I'm not believing that you love yourself very much. So I'm going to challenge you in the month of love in February to be your own Valentine. I have, in fact, this month I've written my 2nd newsletter. We'll get back to that in a minute, but I've written my 2nd newsletter about being single during Valentine's Day here in the United States. Valentine's Day can be a lot of things to many people. And I've started for myself something called Valen-Mines, not Galentines. I don't need other women to make me feel loved. This is about me loving and nurturing myself. And that is what this universal year is meant to do. It's not about arrogance. It's about saying, I deserve as much care for myself as I give to others, and it's meaning it. So I'm calling it Valen-Mine's Day. So I want to copyright that. Thank you. Registered trademark. Anyway, you are meant to be happy. So get to loving yourself. This little creepazoid right here that seems to be haunting me, I keep looking at this guy. I really want to bitch slap him. I'm sorry, I do. because it looks like week one you're trying to put focus back into this relationship, and you're flowing, and you're really a good person to be able to give this love so freely. But to this person, it feels like it's forced on them. So this is about you going, whatever, you know what, you don't deserve it anymore. You take that passion and ride it back onto yourself and your world, and you will be aces. But you have to practice more of self-love and self-care, Aquarius. I gotta say it. I gotta say it again. More love to yourself and self-care, because you are incredible, okay? You're meant to be happy. I hope that helps. And if you are interested in receiving my newsletter, hop over to angiemcmann.com and you will receive a free gift. If not, I hope to see you back in March. Take care, Aquarius.